A desperate gambit at Turning Woods. At Turning Woods, Lulu Spencer finds herself caught in an intricate web of fear and deception. Having recently awakened from her coma, Lulu faces a chilling dilemma: to reveal her recovery or continue feigning unconsciousness. The eerie presence of Cyrus Renault looms large, his unsettling gestures, like smoothing her hair and murmuring reassurances, sending shivers down her spine. Cyrus's cryptic promise that everything has been taken care of leaves Lulu grappling with the reality that her safety hangs by a thread. Driven by her survival instincts, Lulu begins to plot her escape. The decision is risky, but remaining under Cyrus's shadow feels far more perilous. She knows she can't trust his intentions, and with no one fully aware of her condition, the burden of outmaneuvering Cyrus falls squarely on her. As she devises a plan to sneak out and seek help, the tension grows palpable. Will she find an ally in time, or is she merely exchanging one danger for another? Michael's high-stakes scheme. Meanwhile, in the corporate world of Aurora Media, Michael Corinthos prepares to execute a calculated maneuver against Drew Quartermaine. Michael has his sights set on proving Drew's duplicity and securing his own dominance. To this end, he engages Curtis Ashford, hoping to draw him into an alliance. Curtis, however, wrestles with the morality of such a partnership. Michael's allegations about Drew's potential betrayal gnaw at Curtis's sense of trust, forcing him to confront uncomfortable truths about his own vulnerability in the cutthroat business landscape. Curtis seeks counsel from Jordan Ashford at the boxing gym, where the physicality of sparring mirrors the mental battles he faces. As he deliberates, Michael sets a trap. Perhaps it's a covert recording or an elaborate ruse to expose Drew's true colors. The more Curtis considers his precarious position, the more he leans toward aligning with Michael, yet he can't shake the fear that doing so might unleash more chaos. Michael, on the other hand, thrives in the shadows of deception, ever ready to pounce with bold action if Curtis falters. Who will emerge victorious in this ruthless game of corporate chess? Family divisions and legal battles. As courtroom drama unfolds, tensions reach a fever pitch among the Corinthos Davis clan. Christina Corinthos Davis braces herself to take the stand, her nerves evident despite the support of her family. Sonny Corinthos and Alexis Davis rally behind her, delivering heartfelt pep talks that underscore the gravity of her testimony. Even Molly Lansing Davis, often at odds with her sister, extends a rare gesture of solidarity, squeezing Christina's hand and whispering words of encouragement. The sisters share a common goal: to see Ava Jerome held accountable. However, Rick Lansing, representing Ava, mounts a fierce defense. His opening arguments paint the tragedy as a terrible accident rather than an act of malice. Christina's own testimony promises to be a pivotal moment, rife with emotion and intensity. Yet Molly, watching Rick's strategy unfold, begins to seethe. Could her anger boil over, creating even more fractures within their family? Friendship and loyalty tested. In the midst of the trial, Trina Robinson finds herself grappling with conflicting loyalties. A genuine friend to Ava, Trina's testimony could bolster Rick's defense. Yet under the prosecutor's sharp questioning, she falters, her composure cracking. Trina's inner turmoil, torn between her friendship and the pursuit of justice, makes her an unpredictable variable in an already volatile case. The courtroom transforms into a battleground not just for justice, but for personal alliances. Each testimony, each objection, chips away at the facade of certainty, leaving all parties questioning their motives. The stakes are high for everyone, especially Christina, whose emotional scars from the incident remain raw. Will the bonds of loyalty withstand the pressure, or will they shatter under the weight of conflicting truths? Shifting alliances in the shadows. As the trial progresses, a parallel drama unfolds in the Corinthos network. Curtis Ashford's internal struggle mirrors the complexities of the courtroom. His decision to potentially ally with Michael could have far-reaching consequences, not just for the Aurora CEO seat, but for the lives of everyone involved. Curtis wrestles with the implications of revenge versus justice, knowing that his choice could tip the scales in unpredictable ways. Simultaneously, Michael inches closer to his goal, ever the strategist. His machinations serve as a stark reminder of how power and ambition can erode trust, leaving even the strongest partnerships vulnerable. As secrets unravel and alliances shift, the characters find themselves on a collision course with destiny. Excitement builds despite preemptions and flashbacks.
For fans eager to dive into the drama of General Hospital, patience may be required as ABC's sports coverage preempts the Friday, November 19th episode. However, Thursday, November 28th promises an intriguing encore from a memorable July 14th episode.
In this flashback, Jason and Carly revel in their newfound freedom, a moment that serves as a poignant reminder of how far they've come. Meanwhile, Sasha encourages Cody to cling to hope and repair his fractured relationship with Mac, adding an emotional layer to the narrative.
In another storyline, Tracy and Joe's interaction deepens, hinting at a burgeoning connection. Though these episodes revisit past moments, they offer a reflective lens into the characters' evolving dynamics, setting the stage for the upcoming twists. For fans, the wait for fresh episodes heightens anticipation, making each moment of the encore feel like a window into the soul of the show. Old faces and new turns, a pivotal midweek episode. By Wednesday, November 27th, the plot thickens as old confrontations resurface and shocking twists abound. Lucky faces off against Cyrus in a showdown brimming with tension and long-standing resentment.
Meanwhile, Rick Lansing, ever the strategist, summons Molly to the stand, adding a personal and emotional dimension to Ava's trial. His tactics promise to unsettle the courtroom, particularly for those closest to him. Elsewhere, Maxie and Spinelli brace themselves for a revelation that could shake their world.
As their storyline unfolds, viewers will be left questioning the nature of this surprise and its implications for their relationship.
Meanwhile, Brooklyn and Chase share a heartfelt conversation, exploring themes of trust and vulnerability. As the episode progresses, Lulu's encounter with a familiar face stirs memories, bringing a flood of nostalgia and unresolved emotions to the forefront.
Midweek proves to be a rich tapestry of drama, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter. Secrets unveiled and strategies revealed.
Tuesday, November 26th, sees tensions rise as Dante delivers testimony at Ava's trial, his words carrying the weight of his complex relationships with everyone involved. Rick Lansing, always prepared, unveils a cunning strategy that could turn the tide in Ava's favor. His courtroom maneuvers showcase his sharp mind and willingness to play dirty when necessary. Outside the courtroom, Cody steps into the role of a good Samaritan, assisting a stranger in a moment of need. This act of kindness adds depth to Cody's character, revealing a softer, altruistic side.
Simultaneously, Sarah confides in Maxie, revealing long-held secrets that promise to reverberate through their storylines.
The day's events highlight the multifaceted nature of the show, weaving personal struggles with legal battles and moral dilemmas.
Risk-taking and emotional conflicts.
On Monday, November 25th, the week kicks off with dramatic momentum as Christina takes the stand in Ava's trial.
Her testimony marks a turning point, promising to set the tone for the entire case.
Christina's courage is matched by the high stakes of her words, which could either solidify Ava's guilt or lend credence to her defense. Simultaneously, Michael makes a calculated move against Drew, introducing corporate intrigue to the narrative. His actions reveal his willingness to take risks, even if it means undermining those closest to him. At Turning Woods, Lulu takes a bold step, deciding to risk everything in pursuit of a brighter future.
Her storyline captures the essence of courage and desperation, resonating deeply with viewers who admire her tenacity. Meanwhile, Curtis bares his soul to Jordan, sharing his doubts and struggles in a rare moment of vulnerability.
Their conversation adds an intimate layer to the episode, juxtaposing personal connections with the broader conflicts playing out. Lucky, ever the supportive figure, steps up for Elizabeth in ways that showcase his evolving role in her life, blending themes of love and redemption into the day's drama.
An invitation to engage.
As the week unfolds, General Hospital delivers a masterclass in intertwining storylines, balancing high-stakes drama with moments of heartfelt connection. The narrative intricately weaves personal growth, courtroom theatrics, and corporate schemes, creating a dynamic tapestry that keeps viewers hooked. Fans are encouraged to share their thoughts, theories, and reactions, fostering a sense of community around the show. For the latest updates on General Hospital, the British royal family, and all your favorite celebrities, stay tuned to Soap Spoiler. Your voice matters. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think of the unfolding drama. Together, we'll continue to explore the rich world of General Hospital and celebrate the stories that keep us coming back for more. Lulu Spencer's Awakening, what's next?
As General Hospital fans process the shocking developments surrounding Lulu Spencer's long-awaited return to consciousness, questions abound. Could Lulu's awakening come with a twist of amnesia or other complications, reshaping her relationships and place in Port Charles? With Cyrus Renault's ominous presence casting a shadow, it's hard to ignore the possibility that something more sinister is at play. Why does Cyrus remain so fixated on her recovery, and what secrets might he be guarding? The implications of Lulu's re-entry into the lives of her loved ones are immense. Her long absence has left emotional scars on family and friends, but the mystery surrounding her health and her memory creates another layer of tension. Fans are left wondering, will Lulu regain full clarity about her past, or will her journey be riddled with challenges that complicate her ability to reconnect with her roots? A spotlight on Alexa Havens, the new face of Lulu Spencer. Alexa Havens, a seasoned actress with a rich daytime drama history, steps into the role of Lulu Spencer with high expectations and excitement from fans.
Known for her unforgettable portrayal of Babe Carrie Chandler on All My Children, Havens is no stranger to navigating complex, emotionally charged characters. Her addition to the General Hospital cast marks her return to daytime television and her third venture into a beloved legacy role. Born on November 16, 1980, in Artesia, New Mexico, Havens' journey to acting was shaped by an early love of dance. Raised in Chandler, Arizona, she began dancing professionally at a young age and joined a jazz ensemble by the time she was 5. This background in performance gave her a strong foundation in discipline and creativity, eventually leading her to pivot to acting after being discovered by coach Gene Fowler. Fowler's advice to pursue a career in acting and relocate to New York City proved pivotal in shaping Havens' career trajectory. Havens' rigorous training at the Circle and the Square Theatre School honed her craft, preparing her for roles that demanded emotional depth and resilience. Later, in Los Angeles, she worked under acting coach Brian Reese, solidifying her reputation as a versatile and dedicated performer. Her talent earned her a Daytime Emmy nomination in 2005 for her role as Babe on AMC, a testament to her ability to breathe life into complex characters. With such a rich background, Havens seems well-equipped to bring a fresh perspective to Lulu Spencer. From dance floors to daytime drama, Alexa Havens' evolution. Before captivating audiences as a daytime star, Alexa Havens was a skilled dancer who envisioned a future on the stage rather than in front of the camera. Her years performing professionally instilled a sense of showmanship that she carried with her into acting. While her path eventually shifted to drama, her background as a dancer is evident in her nuanced and physically expressive performances. Havens' move to Los Angeles marked the beginning of a new chapter, where she embraced the competitive world of acting. Her career has been defined by her ability to transform and adapt, a quality that has made her a fan favorite in every role she's taken on. Despite her successes, Havens leads a relatively private life. Her decision to stay off major social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook reflects her focus on family and work rather than the trappings of fame. Married to actor Justin Bruning since 2005, Havens shares a strong bond with her husband, who was her co-star on All My Children. Together, they are parents to 3 children, balancing the demands of Hollywood with the joys of family life. Fans often admire Havens not only for her on-screen talent but for her grounded, genuine approach to life. A legacy role revived, stepping into Lulu's shoes. Alexa Havens faces the challenge of stepping into a role deeply ingrained in the hearts of General Hospital viewers. As the third actress to portray Lulu Spencer as an adult, Havens joins a legacy of powerhouse performers. Julie Marie Berman originated the adult role in 2005, captivating audiences until 2013 with her passionate and layered portrayal. Emmy Ryland then took over, carrying the torch from 2013 until 2020 when Lulu's storyline took a dramatic turn. The decision to bring Havens into the fold signals a fresh chapter for the character, and fans are eager to see how she interprets Lulu's personality and journey. While comparisons to her predecessors are inevitable, Havens' unique take on the character promises to redefine Lulu for a new era of storytelling. The dramatic setup, tragedy and transformation. Lulu's awakening is marked by profound tragedy and hope intertwined. Her return to consciousness comes after a liver transplant, a procedure that saved her life but at great cost. Sam McCall, who served as the donor, did not survive the operation, leaving a void that will deeply impact those close to her. This heartbreaking loss adds a layer of complexity to Lulu's recovery, as she must grapple with survivor's guilt and the weight of Sam's sacrifice. Since the explosion that left Lulu comatose in 2020, the residents of Port Charles have carried on without her, adapting to life in her absence. Her return promises to shake up existing dynamics and potentially reopen old wounds. Whether she emerges stronger and more determined or weighed down by the challenges ahead remains to be seen. What's certain is that Lulu's storyline will continue to captivate and surprise fans. The looming investigation into Elizabeth Webber's potential connection to Sam McCall's untimely death has created a whirlwind of uncertainty in Port Charles. For Elizabeth, this probe represents not only a professional challenge but a deeply personal crisis that shakes her to her core. As the mother of Lucky Spencer's son, Aidan Webber, Elizabeth's struggles have far-reaching implications, especially for Lucky, who now finds himself at a crossroads.
Lucky's response to Elizabeth's predicament might surprise many, as it appears to awaken a protective instinct within him.
Despite his reservations about staying in town, the possibility of being a pillar of support for Elizabeth during her darkest hour could be the catalyst that reignites his sense of purpose. With Aidan caught in the emotional crossfire, Lucky might feel compelled to put aside his own uncertainties and focus on the family he has often felt disconnected from.
Could this be the moment that rekindles his bond with Elizabeth and strengthens his role in Aidan's life? Elizabeth's challenge, a battle for connection. Elizabeth's unwavering determination to keep Lucky in Port Charles has been both heartfelt and assertive. She made it clear that if he isn't going to stay for the long haul, he should leave sooner rather than later. Her direct approach underscores her frustration with Lucky's indecision, but it also reveals her deep desire for stability, for herself, for Aidan, and perhaps even for Lucky. Yet, Elizabeth's firm stance belies the emotional turmoil she faces. Hearing Lucky express his doubts about finding purpose in Port Charles was undoubtedly disheartening. Still, she holds on to hope that he might rediscover what truly matters, his family. Elizabeth's willingness to confront Lucky head-on reflects her strength, but it also hints at her vulnerability. Could her resilience, combined with her personal struggles, ultimately persuade Lucky to remain in town? A tempting offer with hidden strings. Lucky Spencer's life took an unexpected turn when WSB station chief Jack Brennan presented him with a seemingly golden opportunity, a position as a contractor overseas, with Lucky given the freedom to choose his location. On the surface, the offer appears ideal, promising adventure and a chance to leave behind the personal discomfort that has plagued him in Port Charles. But Lucky, much like his father, Luke Spencer, possesses a sharp intuition, and something about Brennan's proposal doesn't sit right. Why is Brennan so eager to accommodate Lucky, even pressuring him to accept the role just 6 hours after the initial offer? Lucky's instincts tell him that the situation might be too good to be true, raising questions about Brennan's true motives. Is this job offer a genuine opportunity or a trap that could entangle Lucky in something far more dangerous? His hesitancy to jump at the offer reflects his growing awareness that there might be more at stake than he initially realized. The shadow of uncertainty. Lucky's reluctance to commit to the WSB position also stems from a deeper conflict, his uncertainty about where he truly belongs. Port Charles, with its memories and relationships, pulls him in one direction, while the promise of a fresh start abroad tugs him in another. At the heart of this struggle lies a fundamental question: can Lucky find meaning and fulfillment in his hometown, or does his future lie elsewhere? Adding to this tension is Elizabeth's insistence that Lucky make a decision quickly. Her directness, though well-intentioned, adds pressure to an already fraught situation. Lucky knows that his choice will have lasting consequences, not just for himself, but for Elizabeth, Aidan, and the life he has built in Port Charles. The weight of this decision leaves him grappling with his own insecurities and the fear of making the wrong move. Lucky's path forward, a test of character. As Lucky contemplates his next steps, the stakes have never been higher. On one hand, the WSB position offers a chance to escape the emotional entanglements of Port Charles and embark on a new adventure. On the other hand, the unresolved connections to Elizabeth and Aidan and the prospect of helping Elizabeth through her current ordeal create a compelling reason to stay. Ultimately, Lucky's choice will reveal much about his character and priorities. Will he embrace the opportunity to forge a new path, or will he recognize that his purpose lies in supporting the people who need him most? For now, Lucky remains at a crossroads, with his future and the future of those closest to him hanging in the balance.